Time is running, guys.
Okay.
Hello, Aaron Hunter.
Great.
Oh my,
Do we start?
do we start this
You're
game?
ready, sure.
Okay. Oh my goodness, the house has collapsed. Toto, you silly goose. I think we need something better than a dog to find people trapped in this type of rubble. Good thing my Scandinavia snakebot is going through the rubble right now and searching for injured and dead people to report to any nearby EMS personnel via Bluetooth so that they can dig into the right spots and triage earlier. In fact, here they come now.
My Scandinavian Scout smartphone that has informed me of a person in grave danger.
I am new to the squad. Can you tell me more about the snakebot?
A snakebot is a type of robot that moves through tight spaces easily with its flexibility.
According to the scan, her respiration rate is dropping extremely fast.
Her temperature is decreasing, and her heartbeat is getting slower.
Leave me, Dad.
Let's go rescue her.
Oh no, she's dead. Let's triage her.
Come on, guys, our work here isn't done yet.
I missed that part about the snakebot. What's so important about it?
The snakebot can slide through the rubble like a wet noodle.
Wet noodles! And also gives us a live video feed of what's under there.
This view on the snakebot also tells us about the person's health. Sorry.
Geez, that must be expensive. How much did it cost?
Of course you would think about the price. You just stole shoes from a dead woman.
Actually, she raises a good question. The Scandinavian will cost about $199 once it's released.
And what about the snakebot?
The snakebot will cost $100,000.
Good thing I've got $200 in my pocket, and I hope these ruby slippers can cover off the rest of the cost.
Whoops. On August 27, 2013, First LEGO League announced the details for this year's challenge, Nature's Fury.
Since that day, several major natural disasters have occurred, specifically these cyclones.
Currently, the best way of us to find people in the surrounding buildings is to listen for sounds and hope we dig in the right spots.
Standard snakebot could change that.
The snakebot, with its 36 inches and 2 inches in is 2 inches in diameter, has 16 degrees of freedom. Your elbow only has one. This allows it to travel through cracks and rubble with ease.
The snakebot's nose-mounted LED and camera sends live video feed to the controller.
And with the added bonus to Scandinavia, EMS can begin triage and treatment.
Knowing the victim's heart rate, respiration, EKG, temperature, and blood oxygenation level before they're even out can make all the difference.
The sound photographs you see here are only a few out of the many natural disasters that have occurred since the release date of the project.
The Scandinavia is technology that doesn't exist.
It was founded by Walter de Brouwer and was funded on a crowdfunding project called Indiegogo, in which it raised $1.4 million.
On November 12th, there was a release that is still receiving additional funding and is preparing for beta testing.
The snakebot is also real technology.
There are many different snakebot out there, but the one took small hours afterwards was developed by Carnegie Mellon because it has been tested in urban search and rescue missions.
It was recently tested in an Austrian nuclear power plant, and the results were promising.
The snakebot was able to get into areas humans cannot reach safely, and it was able to send data back to its controllers.
By combining these two technologies, we can make search and rescue a more efficient process and one that could eventually save lives.
Thank you for listening. Do you have any questions?
Yes, thanks very much. Yes. So the innovation that you guys have done is taken two technologies that already exist separately and combine them. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's how I had some questions about how you came up with the prices and the sizes and all that. That's because you already know those.
We had asked the two companies separately how much they thought each product would cost when they were released.
Yeah, I think they're in folders, if you're wondering.
Oh, sure, okay. Yeah, I would like to ask you guys first. Talk to you guys about it. Explain 16 degrees of freedom to me.
I'm
Basically, it's the amount of flexibility you have, so the more degrees of freedom, the more it can like.
So basically, it has 16 joints. Your elbow only has one.
So it could move like this, and then like other ways too, so.
Yeah, and obviously
It'd
we
be
Kind of
really
snake.
easy.
Did you guys share this with a lot of people?
No. Oh, no, we shared with people who are in charge.
Sure.
of these.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we
shared
shared it
it
with Dirt, which is a search and
Carnegie
rescue.
Mellon.
company.
Carnegie Mellon and Scandinavia.
Yeah, we emailed them.
How did you share it? Tell me more about that.
Well, we shared it with Dirt because we were at a like a practice place if like a natural disaster happened at the zoo. I mean at Zoobies Bay, and they were there, so we asked them if they thought our idea was like possible, like it would help.
And we also emailed the creators of both Scandu and the SnakeBot and sent them video of our presentation. They thought it was great.
And so who came up with this idea? How did you develop it?
Like how we all did. We all thought of ideas, and in the end, I came up with one idea. He came up with another. She
We
came
all,
up with another.
we all
and-
contributed a lot. Everyone did a lot of research. We looked through what could help in a natural disaster, and we took the two things that we saw as the best combination, and then we used that.
That's good approach, isn't it? Good approach. Yeah. And you guys were very thorough. You
Yeah.
did a really nice presentation. You obviously did a lot of research and presented it well. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you will want this folder back now or later?
You can keep it for now.
We'll get it back to your table then. Good, thank you.
Instead of my hay.
I'll take the shoe.
The shoe. The shoe's so singular.
Like you only takes one. It's like, I don't like